Welcome once again back to the lab. It is your old Professor Pilk, and of course today, you guys saw the title, you know what you clicked on. We are here once again to collect the legendaries that are in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Indigo Disc DLC. Now to kick things off, if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, make sure you guys stay up to date, because we are going to cover all of the legendaries that you can get here and how to do so. And collecting these legendaries is actually quite simple. What you're going to do to kick this off is basically you're going to open up this menu right here by hitting the right arrow on your D-pad, and this is going to give you a number of blueberry quests. And in these blueberry quests, you can have a number of things to do. I have to travel over 500 yards, create a TM, and a few other things. Now, in this particular situation, I'm over here creating a TM. I'm just going to create any old TM. Doesn't really matter which one we do. This any TM will do, and that will put a check mark on our list. Let's go ahead and create this real fast. Bam. Nope. And you will see up top, now I need to travel over 500 yards, and I've completed 3 out of the 10. Let's go ahead and complete a few more. So as I continue around here, it's just asking me to pick up a few items around the map. I think there's like 10 items or something like that I have to pick up, and then it will give me one more quest, and that will be my final quest, the actual blueberry quest. Hatch a Pokemon egg right there. Now, they're all a little bit different, but these orange quests, you can see like they're marked there by the crown. These are the big ones that are going to allow you to get quests with snacks worth. If you are doing this in Union Circle, sometimes you get a yellow quest there. That's a group quest that everybody has to partake in. And actually, then you'll get some other snacks from Snacksworth. But let's go talk to Snacksworth real quick. Now, if you fly over here to the lobby of the Blueberry Academy, you can actually talk to Snacksworth. He's the gentleman that's going to give you the different quests. And if you just glance over here to the right, you're going to see this fine-dressed gentleman over here. That is actually Snacksworth. Once you beat enough of these quests, he'll actually give you a bunch of different treats, and then you can talk to him and try to figure out which legendaries you want. Now, in Scarlet and Violet, there are a couple of different legendaries that are available. Now, in Scarlet, you can get Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Ho-Oh, Latios, Groudon, Reshiram, Solgaleo, and Glastrier. And in Violet, you can actually get Lugia, Latias, Kyogre, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Zekrom, Lunala, and Specterior. Now, Rayquaza, Kyurem, and Necrozma can only be obtained through group quests, so you will have to connect through Union Circle to obtain those. Now, the good news is if you're on Scarlet and you want the Violet legendaries, you can actually do that through Union Circle as well. As you do those group quests, you'll unlock those as well. So as you can see here on my screen, I actually have all of them, and we're going to be getting all of them here over the next few videos. So once again, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date. Let's go ahead and jump in today because we are going to be obtaining Latios. Now, a while back, we did cover Latias. So we're going to do Latios now. Not your run-of-the-mill Pokemon, as he always says. Speaking of Latios, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger fella. One day I ran smack dab into a brazen as you please while I was up in the northeast of Paldea. We couldn't speak each other's language, but I got the feeling it was trying to tell me to follow it. So I gave chase when Latios flew off and I ended up climbing these mighty steep cliffs. Mighty steep cliffs. Next time I look up, I realized I'd come to a small lake nestled between some jagged cliffs. It was a secret spot, all right? So we're looking for like a secret spot with a lake. It loves that snack you have there, so you might run into it. If you run into it, send in my best, as he always says. So I'm paraphrasing once again because I kind of ran through this a little quick. But let's go ahead and find Latios. Now, I do believe snacks were said to the northwest, but this one actually seems to be to the northeast. So let's go up here. We're actually looking for like a little hidden lake right over here. It's almost like a hoof shape with like an indentation. So we're gonna fly to this the closest Pokemon Center, and since we have it marked on the map, we'll just fly over. We'll go ahead and heal our Mon real quick because I've been doing a couple of these in rapid succession. So I'm sure you can tell by my complete lack of wardrobe change over the last few videos. All right. So after our brief heal, let's go ahead and fly over to that spot and see if we can catch Latios. So we marked it on our map here, so we'll just keep basically following this, basically just straight ahead. We'll curve around this mountain here. Clip the mountain slightly with our wing, apparently. Go over this peak. And you will see the lake below. So I'm just going to drop out of the sky. And he's not in this alcove right there. Where is he? He's around this lake somewhere. There's a Vaporeon. I thought he was right here. But apparently not. Where is he? Oh, there he is. There he is. He's on the other lake shore, so let's go there and snag him, shall we? There we go. Excellent. Now, per usual, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and hit him with the Paralyze. And then we're going to hit him with the False Swipe. So we're going to Stun Spore. Bam, that was effective. That's fantastic. And now we'll swap back into Mew. We'll Swords Dance, and we'll go ahead and False Swipe him down. There we go. So we've got Mew coming into play here. And don't be afraid to like Swords. Like I like to just throw a Swords Dance out there and then False Swipe him. It just allows you to basically, if they are using Recover in any situation like O was a while back, then you can hit him pretty hard and kind of mitigate that, so to speak. So here we go. Use attack rose sharply. Now, he hit us with the Zen Headbutt, but I'm not worried about it. Mew's going to basically brush that off. And look at that. I mean, we almost one-shot him with that. Good gravy. Now, he's way down to 1 HP, but he is in the red, so we can start throwing Pokeballs. And once again, as per usual, we're going to be throwing the Heal Ball here. I know there are better balls for this job. Oh, my gosh. I was about to say, is this one and done? No. 3 shakes, man. Oh. I'd have been so happy to see that happen. All right. Nevertheless, nothing. All right. All right. We'll throw another Heal Ball here. Let's go ahead and catch this guy real quick. Let's make this happen. No. All right. Well, thought maybe I could speak it into action. That's all right. He is still paralyzed. He isn't quite at 1 HP. I mean, I guess it shouldn't really matter too much. I know technically it will make his rates a little bit better, but I don't think it's enough of a margin with this Pokeball to really matter. So we'll just keep throwing Heal Balls basically until we get success. Nah. Which might take a while. And again, the only reason I'm doing Heal Balls is an aesthetic choice. Master Balls would be better if you have access to the item printer. Basically, there's ways to manipulate the Pokeball lottery to give you Master Balls so you can catch all these in Master Balls. But for me, I think everybody already has these guys in Master Balls, at least like in the old games. So I really wanted something a little more interesting and dynamic. And how many people have many Heal Balls? It's really hard to catch them. So for me, I just thought it'd be fun to do this. Also a little painful as it turned out, but nevertheless, I like a good... I really like a mismatched Pokeball. Hence why when we got our first Charizard raid back in the day, the very first raid, I caught mine in a Dive Ball. Because who catches Charizard in a Dive Ball? Me, that's who. Alright. So, still not much going on here. We are just waiting for Latios to play ball with us. I'm going to do another full restore to heal up there. Probably could have done a max potion, but I have more full restores than I have max potions. So, there we go. Yeah. I'm super not worried about Latios in this situation. Alright, no catch there either. It's not even shaking anymore. Like, that first one, we had like 3 shakes right out of the gate, and then now it's not even trying to shake. It's not even pretending. Just means this is probably going to take a little bit of time. So, let's try this again. If I was using Ultra Balls, if I was using... really anything. At some point, I could even start throwing Timer Balls. Quick Ball them out of the gate, Timer Balls later on. But once again, I think a lot of people do the Quick Ball and Timer Ball method. I just want something a little different. Is that such a crime? Is that such a crime? Says the guy with Charizards and Timer Balls. Ah. One shake. One shake. I think at this point we're looking for that crit catch again. Oh, there it is. Crit catch. It's just awesome. All right. Let's check out the spoils of our toils. Let's check out that Latios real quick. There we go. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. That's going to be that. Let me know what you guys thought as always in the comments down below. Make sure you guys like the videos, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.